Bombardier, an integrated transportation manufacturer, is truly international in scope, with facilities and subsidiaries throughout the world. Design and manufacturing activities range from recreational vehicles to mass transit equipment to aerospace products. Bombardier's Canadair division is the largest Canadian aerospace manufacturer. During over 45 years of continuous production, Bombardier's Canadair Aerospace and Defense Groups have built more than 4,100 military and commercial aircraft. From the unique swing-tail CL-44 cargo aircraft to the tilt-wing V-stall CL-84. The supersonic CF-104 Starfighters and CF-5 Freedom Fighters. From early flying boats built in the 1940s to the Sabre and T-33s of the 50s. The CL-41 Tutor jet trainers built in the 1960s. To the modern-day CL-215 amphibian and Challenger family of business jets. Canadair is renowned for its ability to design and build superb aircraft. Our reputation for quality and cost-effectiveness has also won us significant subcontracts with many of the world's leading aerospace manufacturers. In fact, Canadair's manufacturing division was awarded Boeing's Excellence in Manufacturing Award for an unprecedented 6th consecutive year. The recent start of deliveries on the Airbus A330 and A340 subcontracts, the biggest in the company's history, was a significant milestone for the manufacturing division. The CL-215 division now has 2 aircraft in the flight test program and expects certification of the CL-215T by mid-1990. The CL-215T is a turboprop variant of the world-famous CL-215 firefighter. The CL-215's ability to protect increasingly valuable natural resources is world-renowned, and the T will prove itself to be even more effective. The updated T will feature Pratt & Whitney 123AF turboprop engines, which, along with other improvements, will expand its role to include military and paramilitary missions, passenger and cargo transport, as well as significantly improving its firefighting capabilities. The Defense Group's Surveillance Systems Division's position as a world leader has been enhanced by the start of a joint U.S.-Canadian military evaluation of the Sentinel, an unmanned airborne vehicle system designed to meet the emerging requirements for real-time surveillance in both the military and paramilitary marketplaces. A recent series of flights from the deck of a boat operated by the United States Army has demonstrated Sentinel's potential. Working in conjunction with a small aerostat surveillance system, which acquired and tracked targets, the Sentinel's sensor provided positive identification and live video images of the target's activities. This imagery allowed decision makers instant access to vital information, dramatic proof of Sentinel's ability to perform real-world missions. Deliveries of the Canadair CL-289, the latest generation of unmanned airborne surveillance systems, have begun. Capable of fast, deep penetration behind enemy lines, the 289 acquires detailed, high-resolution intelligence and relays it in real time to corps-level commanders. The 289's onboard program commands the air vehicle to ascend, descend, and turn to accomplish the required mission profile. The drone carries both photographic and infrared line scan sensors and can transmit real-time imagery to a ground station. The Military Aircraft Division's outstanding performance on the CF-18 System Engineering Support contract is a highlight of the division's recent string of accomplishments. At its new facility, located at the Mirabel Airport, the division looks forward to even greater expansion and success in both its spare parts and aircraft repair and overhaul services. The recent delivery of the 200th Challenger executive jet is dramatic proof of the emergence of the Challenger 6013A as a market leader. An example of the Canadair Aerospace Group's dedication to constantly improving and developing our product lines is the introduction of the transcontinental version of the 6013A, the Challenger S. Delivered with a standard 12-passenger interior, the Challenger S will give operators the performance and wide-body comfort they have come to expect from a Challenger at a cost closer to mid-size business jets. The General Electric CF34-3A engines that power the 6013A and the Challenger S are a further development of the power plants that have proven so successful on the original Challenger 601. This family of engines has accumulated millions of hours in service with the S3A Viking and the A10 Thunderbolt. The wide body comfort, fully digital avionics suite, and reputation for dispatch reliability make this mature, proven family of business jets the choice for the 1990s and beyond. And now we are proud to present the regional jet, the regional airliner that will lead us into the 21st century. The Canadair Regional Jet will be a stretched version of the proven Challenger airframe. Designed to carry about 50 passengers, the RJ will allow regional airlines to bring jet service to small communities and allow travelers to bypass congested hub airports. The RJ will bring seamless service between commuters and major airlines for the first time. It will also allow the majors to develop new low-density routes. The regional jet from Bombardier's team of the Canadair RJ Division and Short Brothers, bringing new levels of comfort and convenience to the traveling public. Our complex, high-technology products are conceived and built by our trained people, using some of the world's most advanced tools, equipment, and techniques. With our highly skilled workforce and mix of mature and developing programs, we are poised to become major players in both the Canadian and world industrial arenas. Bombardier's Canadair divisions, a powerful force in the world aerospace marketplace. Accurate, easy-to-interpret real-time intelligence allows the Army commander to properly assess the developing situation and decide how best to deploy the forces at his command. Despite the fact that various NATO armies are organized differently to meet the Warsaw Pact threat, the basic requirement for corps-level intelligence remains the same. The Canadair CL-289 represents the next generation of unmanned airborne surveillance technology, capable of fast, deep penetration behind enemy lines, acquiring detailed, high-resolution intelligence information and then relaying it in real time to corps-level commanders. Based on the proven CL-89, which has been in service with NATO forces for over 15 years, the 289 is a mobile long-range system capable of fast data response times. Key elements are the mission planning facility, the launch and recovery subsystems, the reusable drones with their sensor packages, and a data link station. All subsystems are containerized or palletized and may be easily fitted to any suitable U.S. or NATO military vehicles. The system may be tailored to match the user's operational and organizational concept. The cost-effectiveness of the surveillance drone cannot be denied. Expensive, vulnerable fixed-wing aircraft and their crews need not be put at risk in the high-threat environment of the modern battlefield. The 289 provides an increased volume of battlefield coverage and increased intelligence-gathering productivity. The CL-289's onboard program commands the air vehicle to ascend, descend, and turn to accomplish the required mission profile. The drone's quasi-terrain following capabilities, high subsonic speed, and low signatures ensure high survivability. The drone carries both photographic and infrared line scan sensors. The sensors may be operated independently or jointly. The IRLS can transmit real-time imagery to the data link station. This imagery is also recorded on film for detailed post-mission analysis, or if data transmission is not required. When the intelligence gathering portion of the mission is completed, the drone returns to the recovery area, which is located near the interpretation and support facilities. The air vehicle homes to a twin-lobed guidance signal from a ground beacon. Recovery is accomplished using a two-stage parachute system. Landing bags filled with compressed air cushion the impact. The easily transported air vehicle is then quickly refurbished and recycled in preparation for its next flight. Meanwhile, the acquired intelligence is interpreted and transmitted to the requesting agency for action. Fully developed, successfully tested, with significant growth potential, soon to enter production. The CL-289 from Canadair.
off, sir. Clear.
High-quality surveillance and intelligence information is recognized as a high-priority asset for military and paramilitary forces. Demand for reliable systems capable of performing these missions is high, but finding effective surveillance platforms has proven difficult. Canadair has taken an innovative approach to this problem by developing assets that will increase productivity, not by replacing existing capabilities, but by augmenting them, yielding highly cost-effective solutions. One example of this interoperability is the recent demonstration of the maritime version of the Canadair Sentinel system. Working in conjunction with a small aerostat surveillance system which acquired and tracked targets, Sentinel's sensor provided positive identification and live video images of the target's activity.
Looks like target is breaking off now.
This imagery allowed decision makers instant access to vital information, dramatic proof of Sentinel's ability to perform real-world missions that multiply the effectiveness of existing systems and user organizations. The Sentinel system is built around an unmanned air vehicle and its sensor payload. Highly mobile, highly flexible, and as land forces have demonstrated, easily operated. The system is simple in concept and requires very few vehicles and personnel. The UAV has a vertical takeoff and landing capability, enabling it to operate from confined areas and eliminating burdensome support equipment. The advanced control and navigation subsystems of the UAV eliminate the need for special flying skills. Operators quickly transition through training to free flying. Sensor specialists have no difficulty finding and identifying targets. Support is provided by a crew of 2 who are responsible for maintenance and transport duties. The modular design and high component reliability of the air vehicle ensure a high mission availability rate. Sentinel has been designed to perform close-range intelligence-gathering missions for armies, navies, marines, air forces, and other agencies. Should a mission demand a night vision sensor, radar, electronic warning device, chemical sensor, or any of a variety of other payloads, the Sentinel system can be adapted to carry them to the target, allowing it to fulfill a wide range of operations in both land and maritime environments. In the maritime environment, Sentinel can transform the abilities of small surface ships with no helicopter capability. On larger vessels with manned rotary wing assets, it will relieve highly trained crews of the tedium of long surveillance missions, allowing them to be used more effectively on higher priority tasks. Sentinel will be able to perform its missions without interfering with normal helicopter shipborne operations. Effective decision-making in battle, low-intensity conflicts, covert missions, drug interdiction. Few existing tools are flexible enough to satisfy the strict and diverse requirements of all these missions. The Sentinel has shown that it is one system that can, effectively and economically. During a recent series of flights from a small surface vessel operated by the U.S. Army, Sentinel was teamed with a small aerostat surveillance system known as SAS in a simulated drug interdiction role. The tethered aerostat carries a large multi-mode radar high above the boat to expand its detection and tracking ability. Although able to detect a small boat at ranges greater than 40 kilometers, it cannot provide visual information about a target. While SAS detected and tracked suspicious seaborne traffic, the Sentinel was launched to provide positive visual identification and real-time target classification. The targets were simulating the actions of illegal or hostile intruders. Sentinel, operating several miles from the boat at an altitude of 700 meters, was vectored to the targets by information obtained from the SAS. Throughout the operation, observers received the transmitted images in real time as the action happened. The intelligence was also recorded for later analysis and use as evidence. The electronics suite on the launch boat incorporates a J-STARS command and control facility, which processes information received from a number of intelligence sources and could be used to instantly distribute the data, including that obtained from Sentinel anywhere in the world.
Looks like
At
he's,
no time were the
changing
crews on board the targets aware of Sentinel's presence. On one flight, they became aware that the UAV had been overhead only after they were released to return to base at the end of the operation. On another, a trained observer could not locate the UAV even when told the vehicle was directly overhead. It could not be seen. It could not be heard. But Sentinel and its controllers saw all the action in great detail. The Sentinel systems from the Canadair Defense Group, a demonstrated solution to the need for expanded close-range UAV intelligence gathering.
Bombardier, a Canadian manufacturer with a truly international focus, operating plants in Canada, the United States, Austria, Belgium, France, the United Kingdom, Sweden, and Finland. The company is active in the fields of transportation equipment, motorized consumer products, and aerospace. Bombardier products are sold or distributed in markets the world over. The North American leader in rail transit equipment, Bombardier meets the needs of urban, suburban, and intercity transit with a line of reliable and innovative equipment: subway cars, light rail vehicles, commuter train coaches, and the spectacular Mark 6 monorail. And the future of rapid intercity transit in North America, the TGV high-speed train, which Bombardier is marketing in association with GEC Alstom. In Europe, Belgian subsidiary BN ranks among the leaders in transportation systems technology. Its designs for tomorrow include the GLT, which combines the flexibility of a bus with the advantages of a streetcar. Bombardier is present in France through ANF Industry, the country's #2 manufacturer of rolling stock. Together, Bombardier, BN, and ANF Industry are building the shuttle train cars to be used in the English Channel Tunnel. A master of marginal terrain, Bombardier manufactures a wide range of utility vehicles, including snow grooming and ski trail maintenance equipment. World leader of the snowmobile industry, Bombardier offers a full line of Ski-Doo models every year, ranging from touring vehicles to high-performance machines. Launched in 1987, the Sea-Doo personal watercraft is enjoying an enthusiastic response and is opening up a new niche for Bombardier in the water sports market. At the heart of these products is the Rotax engine, manufactured by Austrian subsidiary Bombardier Rotax, a leader in the field. The 1986 acquisition of Canadair and the 1989 acquisition of Short Brothers of Northern Ireland have secured a forefront position for Bombardier in the civil and military aerospace industry. Shorts benefits from generations of experience in aerospace technology. In addition to the Shorts Tucano trainer, it produces the C-23A Sherpa military freighter and the SD-360 turboprop regional airliner. Shorts is also recognized throughout the world as an expert in close air defense systems. In addition, it is a major manufacturer of airframe components and jet engine nacelle components for other builders. For its part, Canadair is the world's foremost specialist in unmanned airborne surveillance systems. It has developed the CL-289 drone, which is equipped with photographic and infrared sensors and features real-time data transmission capability. And the CL-227 Sentinel, which can carry a wide variety of sensors. Canadair provides technical support services for military aircraft, including the Canadian Forces fleet of CF-18 fighters. It also makes airframe assemblies for other aircraft manufacturers, including major components for the Airbus A330 and A340. The CL-215 amphibian is the only aircraft in the world designed specifically for firefighting. It is now offered in a turboprop version. Bombardier's flagship product in aerospace is beyond a doubt the twin-engine Challenger business jet, which is suited for intercontinental as well as transcontinental flights. The only wide-bodied aircraft in its category, the Challenger holds a unique position in the business jet market. Making use of the proven Challenger technology, Bombardier has developed the first 50-passenger jet aircraft specifically intended for the regional airline market. The RJ, or regional jet, is the answer to carrier and passenger expectations. It is opening up a whole new era in regional air transportation. transportation equipment, motorized consumer products, aerospace. Bombardier, a major Canadian player on the international scene.